Good morning, muy buenos días. Bienvenidos al Sugar City Morning Show. Good morning and welcome to the Sugar City Morning Show. It's the 27th day of July and it's exactly 2 minutes after 7. As we always do it here on the show, apart from wishing you all a beautiful day and with our best regards from the hosts, we would like to begin our day with some reverence. Así que tomo tiempo aparte hoy por la mañana para darle gracias a nuestro Dios por todas las bendiciones que nos da, por la vida en sí, que es un milagro, simplemente poder abrir los ojos. Gracias, Padre, por esa vida, por la buena salud que nos das. Gracias, Padre, por las fuerzas. Gracias, Padre, por tu amor eterno. Gracias, Padre, por tu perdón que nos ofreces. Gracias, Padre, por tu justicia con la que siempre podemos contar. Esa justicia divina que siempre, 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 aunque tarde, pero llega. Padre, hoy te queremos pedir para aquellas personas más necesitadas. Te queremos pedir por aquellas personas que tienen hambre, que no tienen casa. Te queremos pedir, Padre, por aquellas personas que están, las afligidas, los que están en las cárceles, los que todavía están bajo la influencia de sustancias. Padre, guíalos, llévalos, tráelos hacia contigo y que puedan empezar a gozar de tu gracia, Padre. Padre, te queremos dar gracias también por la salud que les das a las personas cerca de nosotros, a nuestros familiares, nuestras amistades, a aquellas personas con quienes trabajamos. Gracias, Padre, por todo esto. Reconocemos que tú eres nuestro Creador, te alabamos y te bendecimos hoy, Padre. Muchas gracias. Amén. Tenemos el gusto de estar de vuelta con Delon, que se tuvo que mover tantito antes del comienzo. Good morning, Delon.
Good morning, Emmanuel.
How are you doing?
I am doing just fine. I want to say thank God it is another beautiful day and just the right way to start off the morning with a word of prayer to the Almighty Creator. To all the viewers out there, whether you're in Belize or out district or internationally, good morning to you. This is the Sugar City Morning Show. I want to remind you can view us on YouTube at Sugar City Morning Show or log on to us at Sugar City Morning Show at gmail.com. That's on our Facebook page. Or you can call us for participation at 302-2170 or text me at 626-5882. Please, whenever you call or text, try to be nice. I will ask you to be nice, because if it is a derogative text or out
It's an
obscene text, then we're not read it. On a PUPs before, on a text phone, I'll give you an email address on to send an application before accept on a text. But I'm just kidding, all right? But once again, welcome. Hope you had a wonderful weekend and trust that everything went well with you. Want to remind you that this segment is brought to you by German Vegas and Sons. German Vegas and Sons now launches off is 2015 Grand Raffle for September 4th. There will be raffle here live on Channel 10, where we'll be doing a stove and a 40-inch television per district. So it's going to be about 10 stove, 10 TV, the whole big numbers will be given away per district. You can buy the La Costeña product or the Bebin product at any major stores across the country of Belize, and you can get in the raffle. They will be giving you a ticket to get in the raffle.
Will San Pedro be considered
San Pedro, yes, San Pedro.
6 districts plus San Pedro, and I imagine different Kika and so forth. So, okay. That begins to explain the amount.
Yeah, quite a lot. So it will be drawn live here on Channel 10. It's going to be a celebration. So look out for that. We want to go to the weather report, also brought to you through the Concourse of Vegas Imports. Hungry Man Barbecue. Ladies and gentlemen, the best barbecue in the north.
And I had one yesterday and it was scrumptious.
Okay, and also from Youth Connection Band for booking, call 600-5769. Aqua Life Purified Water and in San Esteban, now serving you with the best. And also Albion's Bus Line, the a number one bus line. When it comes to charter, they come with air-conditioned bus, or without air condition. They come with driver and with driver. All right, if you want, they can take you anywhere from north to south, east to west, even up to the border. Just call Alwyn's Bus Line. The weather report by Emmanuel Martinez.
Good morning again, folks. For those who have just joined us, thank you. Muchas gracias por la sintonía. El poder entrar hasta sus hogares es un privilegio. Muchas gracias. It's exactly 8 minutes after 7 o'clock. This is the general weather forecast for today, Monday, 27th July. At 6 o'clock, folks, the general situation was generally fair and warm weather prevailing throughout the country of Belize. The 24-hour forecast, mostly sunny and warm today with little or no rainfall. Partly cloudy tonight with isolated showers and isolated thunderstorms, mainly in the south. The winds blowing from the east at 10 to 20 knots. The sea state, choppy. The outlook for Tuesday and for Tuesday night is for partly cloudy skies with isolated showers and isolated thunderstorms developing. The temperatures, the highs along the coast will be 88 degrees Fahrenheit, inland 96 degrees Fahrenheit, and up in the hills 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's talk about the lows. The lows along the coast, 81 degrees Fahrenheit. Inland, folks, 74 degrees Fahrenheit, and up in the hills, 70 degrees. The tides, there was a high tide at 6:04 this morning. There's another high at 7:44 tonight. There's a low at 1:41 this afternoon, and then there's another low at 12:38. But folks, that is until after midnight tomorrow morning. The sun sets today at 28 minutes after 6. And the sun rises tomorrow at exactly 31 minutes after 5. The moon rises today at 3:05 this afternoon, and the moon sets at 2:41 a.m. That is tomorrow morning. We want to thank forecaster Gordon for that information, folks. Generally good weather, fair weather, warm weather. That's what we'll be experiencing today, and it is expected that it's going to continue for tomorrow as well. Compañeros, muy buenos días, un gusto saludarles. Este es el reporte del tiempo para hoy, lunes, 27 de julio, y ya casi en realidad estamos en la última semana del mes de julio. Qué rápido vuela el tiempo, ¿verdad? A las 6 de la mañana, la situación es de que esencialmente buen tiempo se está viendo, buen tiempo y tiempo caluroso se está viendo por todo el país de Belice. Tiempo seco, tiempo caluroso. Se espera de que para las siguientes 24 horas continuemos viendo que esté bastante soleado hoy, bastante caluroso también, con muy poca lluvia. Así que si es que tenemos algún chubasco o tormenta, será completamente aislada. Se espera de que quizás hoy por la noche desarrolle tantito de lluvia, pero esencialmente eso es en el sur del país. Los vientos volando del este de 10 a 20 nudos, el estado del mar agitado. Se espera que para martes y para martes por la noche continuemos teniendo tiempo bueno, con cielos parcialmente nublados, con la posibilidad de algún chubasco o tormenta desarrollándose. Posibilidad de chubascos y tormentas. Las temperaturas altas por la costa 88 grados, en el interior 96, por las colinas 82. Las bajas por la costa 81, en el interior 74 y por las colinas 70 grados Fahrenheit. Las mareas, hubo una marea alta a las 6:04, habrá otra a las 7:44 hoy por la noche, una marea baja a la 1:41 hoy por la tarde y otra marea baja a las 12:38, pero eso es hasta mañana en la madrugada. El sol se pone hoy a las 6:28, el sol sale mañana a las 5:31. Igualmente la luna sale a las 3:05 hoy por la tarde, pero se pone a las 2:41 en la madrugada mañana por la mañana. Compañeros, le queremos dar gracias al Forecast, a Gordon por esta información. Gócenlo, tiempo caluroso, tiempo seco, posibilidad de algún chubasco u otro, pero finalmente estamos en el mes de julio. Gócenlo todos.
Thank you very much for that, Emmanuel. With a report brought to you through the kind courtesy of German Vegas and Sons. Don't forget, German Vegas and Sons has its grand raffle, 1 stove, 1 40-inch TV per district. Get in it. Just a little news out of Belmopan, Emmanuel. I read this off the Honorable John Saldiva Facebook page.
Mhm.
He says, okay, Belmopan, while anxiously wait the completion of the Isidro Beaton Stadium, December 2015, we are glad to announce that our streets paving program, Chip and Seal, will recommence this week. Panama Street and then Salvador Street in East Salvapan, as well as Chalpec Street in Maya Mopan are up next. So definitely things are happening in Belmopan.
Continue happening.
Continue happening. Apparently they just take one lead lull on the side there for get things in and I don't know. What? Okay, we will deal with that yet. Okay, so that's that for Belmopan news, right? the weekend proved to be only alright one. Thank God we don't hear nothing major happen.
No.
I read
no.
one I read on Facebook breaking news that Anchor from Love FM, one of the young ladies, had gotten in an accident over the weekend.
You mean the young lady that gives the news?
Right. There's breaking news. So
When was that, boy?
I think it was when was
But
it?
it's not serious.
Well, she was taken to the Western Regional Hospital, I think, and complained of back pain and but apparently I can't say if it's anything serious, but she got hurt. But thank God she's alive. So that's
Well, best wishes to her if she's listening, or if somebody passes on the message to her. We do understand that. I mean, accidents happen all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes they happen right at the moment when you don't need for them to happen, and it makes it even more difficult for the person and for the family. But that's exactly the nature of the beast. So we want to take time out to wish her a speedy recovery. Claro que sí.
Right. So, and also, the weekend poses a lot of things we have. On our next segment, we will be joined by Mr. Grijalva
Yes.
to tell us a little bit about things that happened over the weekend in
The
Central.
summer camp has finished
Right.
for Central, right?
In Central. So, whatever you did on the weekend, like I said, hope it proved to be fruitful for you
Yes.
over the whole weekend.
Yes. Actually, I had a good time on Saturday. Actually, I get up early, guys, and I had breakfast, and I walked over to the BSI field, and for the Sugar Fest,
Right.
and I was there until almost midday, until 11:30. The highlight of my visit to the Sugar Fest was essentially visiting the different booths, and in particular visiting some of the stalls that were giving out information about the success of the sugar season, of the Safra, which I think was the main reason why they were having a Sugar Fest, to celebrate the success of the sugar season. So I took time out to visit, and I was quite pleased that all the information that could possibly need was posted there in different posters, and they took time out to do that. And it was available for anybody to walk in, and I want to congratulate those persons who were there, who were answering my questions, and thank them as well, because obviously sometimes you need a little bit of help. But other than the informative side of it, obviously we had there were clowns and there were presentations. There was also the presentation of the Gwen Lizarraga High School Band, if I'm not mistaken, if that's the correct name. But quite a good presentation, quite orderly, quite formal, quite disciplined, and and uh, and after that, I do believe that started walking around, probando aquí esto, probando aquí el otro, que un taquito aquí, que and so forth. It was fun. It was good.
Llegando el fin de la hora no tenía que comprar comida.
En realidad no tenía que comprar comida, porque llegas a la casa completamente lleno luego de haber probado que taquito aquí, que mi pay acá, que puchica, llegas a tu casa y dices, ya no tengo hambre, ya me llené. Pero estuvo muy bueno, hubieron varios cientos de personas ahí que
It was a great turnout.
it was a good turnout, very good turnout. Now, I was not there in the afternoon, and I gather that in the afternoon is where when the crowds were there. But altogether, a good event. Y quiero felicitar a BSI and all those persons who contributed to making it a success that it was. Thank you very much.
Lovely then. Wonderful. Also, want to congratulate Belize.
Oh,
Special
yeah.
Olympics. Belize has participation in the Special Olympics in Los Angeles, California. The delegation led by Ms. Kim Simplis Barrow,
That's right.
our First Lady. I was watching the program. I'll be honest with you, I missed the entrance of Belize, so I'm waiting for hopefully one of the newscasts and show it tonight. But the whole ceremony was wonderful, and it is a good thing to know that Belize is participating on a international stage with our Special Olympics children. I always say they're special, and when I watch a whole program, I would hope that someone will share a story about Belize, one of the commentators, because there's so many stories here there
Attached to their
you know.
participation. Right?
When we think that Belize barely made it, because I understand it's a really expensive process, that even to get them there, Emmanuel, we understand that there's families in the Los Angeles area who are hosting our athletes and the delegates, because it's not really cheap to house them for a week and a half at the hotel. But when I was like, what are going on that? But when I hear the stories, of like the group from Tokyo, how they slept a night or two on the gym floor just to be there, then you hear stories about big countries who fundraise, they fundraise to raise 20,000 US, 40,000 US to cover their delegation trip. It wasn't like I didn't feel that we were at the bottom. In that aspect, right? Because you hear a lot of stories how there's this one girl who traveled for 25 hours. She's a triathlon athlete. She and her mother, right, from some part of China. One delegation, travel and they fundraise to buy their ticket. So, but the whole idea is that people are so giving when it comes to athletes, and I look forward to we catch the games over the other couple of days, and commentators are saying it becomes a family affair. It's live on ESPN at night, so I don't know. I'll have to just share my time with my novella and that.
On another note, have you seen any active participation from Belizean competitors in the games in Canada?
The game, in Canada, I haven't been following it up. That I know that some of them never made it to I heard by the news, some of them never make it to the advance to the next round, but we are there. Which leads me, anyway, congratulations to the Belize delegation, Pan Am Games, and also to our very special, at least in the Special Olympics. So whenever that come on, I want to give them a popcorn and say, a lot of them made shout out for Jamaica yesterday. A lot of women made shout for Jamaica. I want to shout harder for Belize, all right? Next thing, Emmanuel, quickly, that I think by now most people don't know that we've been waiting for the draw to happen to see who Belize will play in the next round of the Elimination Cup, no? And guess what? We picked
Belize
Canada.
versus Canada.
Yes, Belize versus Canada.
And it's going to be the second time that we will be playing against Canada, because I remember many years ago we played against Canada.
I'm a Lee boy.
Yes.
I'm a Lee boy.
Yeah.
And
I'm a Lee boy too.
And
Not try.
Belize against Canada, September 4th, no?
I am
Canada,
not exactly
yeah,
sure
I
of the
think it's
date,
September
Dylan.
4th
I'm not-
and,
yes.
and the 8th of September back in Belize. And I think you have Mexico and Honduras is on the waiting list to see who will be the next one. But my view on Canada, I think that we could beat Canada, because Canada not really perform right now the way they should be performing as an international level. In my view, that when you read some of the comments on the page, some of the Canadians are asking the government to remove the funds from the team because they're a waste of time. And it's their taxpayers' money.
Oh,
They
Lord.
couldn't even qualify the Ontario for this World Games.
Lord. Well, folks, as I say, nothing is impossible at the end of the
Come on, we are
day.
win.
Si te pones, lo logras.
Yeah, win. For we boys now coming hard and strong. So go Team Belize. Go Team Belize.
Go Jaguars.
I think Channel 10 have to get behind this football thing. Real deal. Right, boss? Yeah, thank you. Don't get a nod.
The official now.
Official nod. We'll take a commercial break and we'll be back with our guest this morning, Mr. Danny Grijalva from Orange Walk Central. Let's go to that break. It's exactly what time, Emmanuel?
24 minutes after 7 o'clock.
Take a break.
Go back to school with Digicel, with awesome 4G touchscreen phones to fit your style for as low as $199, like the Samsung Galaxy Young 2, or get the style and function of a high-end Samsung or iPhone for less than half the price with our brand new Alcatel Idol for only $699. You have to come see this phone to believe it. Need a tablet to do your assignments? Try the Alcatel Pixie 7 for as low as $249. And lots more. And with each purchase, get a chance to win one of 3 fantastic back-to-school prize packages courtesy the Angelus Press. Get more with Digicel as you get ready for back to school.
Get more, do more, love more, live more. With Digicel.
Play the new Make Me Rich lottery game, where prepaid users have a chance to win up to $500,000. To get rich, text your numbers to 7424. Choose 5 balls, 4 cool balls between 1 to 40, and 1 hot ball between 1 to 10. Or simply text QP for a quick pick, and 5 numbers will be chosen at random. $3.50 will be automatically deducted from your phone's primary balance, and the digital receipt will be texted back to you. You win $1 phone credit with any matching cool ball, $5 phone credit with any 2 matching cool balls, $50 phone credit with any 3 matching cool balls, match all 4 and win $5,000 cash. Get all 4 cool balls and the hot ball, and you'll win $500,000. Make Me Rich will text you back to let you know what you won. So tune in 8 p.m. on Mondays and Thursdays to the Make Me Rich game show and get rich.
Make me rich, make me rich, make me rich. This is the game show. Make me rich, make me rich, make me rich.
You know your baby is happy when wearing Bebin Pampers. Bebin Pampers in all sizes. Bebin Pampers make your baby happy. Available at German Vega and Sons.
I name Luke Smith, 35 years old, been 16 years in my wheelchair.
I'm David Wade, I'm 42 years old, working as sister construction.
My name is Tracy Elizabeth Grant.
Michael Bradley, 18 years old, I'm a mechanic.
Delphina Terry, I'm 54 years old.
Well, I hire for do a least security job, check the stuff then that comes out and goes in, you know.
Basically, I used to like catch and kill, sell drugs here and there, you know, but since this is happening, well, I built my own house after this already. Got my own house.
I used to sell fish. My life used to do a lot of hustling.
Through the project, I work with the same gang youths on the streets, and I get little contracts and jobs so that they can come up and do something instead of just wasting their minds.
My stepfather that died, he was the one balancing things, right? Since I got it, look like everything is going good. Yeah, I will pay house rent and bills and things, so it's a live for me. It's me and my mom.
I don't have to day every day begging for a quarter so I could buy myself a pack, brother. I got a job now, I could buy what I want. And
I feel good. For example, I was working on the Chetomal Bridge doing a bit of welding. I could say one day I could carry my grandkids and my kids there and tell them that I did something for Belize.
When I got my kids, I can me build this bridge.
I'm glad that my work involved in it, and I'll be a part of it too.
My name is Elfina Terry.
my name is Luke Smith.
Tracy Grant.
Michael Bradley.
My name is David Wade.
And my life has been transformed.
And my life has been transformed.
Life is hard, but not hard enough that you can do something for yourself, you know?
Hello?
Hi, Pops. What's up?
Hey, Moms, where you going? Just come in for a practice.
Oh, yeah, now I don't know play again?
Wednesday, the game, man. Make sure I'll watch it at the house, right?
Oh, no, about nothing, man. You got this.
We got this, man. We got this.
But everybody want to talk to you. JR!
I can't talk to her.
Call foreign for cheap every night. For the month of July, Digicel prepaid customers call the US, Mexico, China, India, and more for as low as 19 cents a minute.
Mama, I don't want to done all your credit for me, or no?
No about the credit, Pops. Did you still have a promotion for this month? We go call foreign. Cheap.
What? Did you sell like all hard, man?
From 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. each night, call your family and friends abroad as much as you want.
In different area codes.
Get more, do more, love more, live more with Digicel.
Over and over again? This one you're really not too bright. You, they talk about rates? Make we talk about value. Only Digicel prepaid calls go to 25 cents per minute after the first 10 minutes of calls every day. You smart Alex over there do that? Or do you charge customers one rate all day? I'll wait for your answer. Only Digicel allows customers to make unlimited calls and texts all night long with the new night shift for only $2.49. You smart Alex over there do that? I will wait for no answer. Not even ask me for we come up plan. That's a weird at 9 cents a minute. Plus free weekend. Plus one free calling circle. You smart Alex, give any options for free weekends? I'll wait for an answer.
Get more, do more, love more, live more with Digicel.
Let's get ready to rumble! Y'all ready for this?
Get serious. Get bopped.
They say winning isn't everything. They say big man can't jump. Big man can't jump. They say there's not a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. But let me tell you something. Winning is the way. Winning can't change your life. Winning makes all the difference. But you gotta play the game to win the game. To win the game. The Make Me Rich Lotto Game. Buy your tickets today. Your tickets today. Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Dylan Jones along with the Negro Halva here with us this morning, Mr. Danny and Miss Nelita Doherty, Sambala Doherty. And also Emmanuel, a little bit busy in the corner getting things in place. But definitely we want to welcome you to the Sugar City Morning Show. And just while everybody think Orange Rock Central is asleep, he's not asleep, he's working like a thief in the night, silently, but things that happen, no?
That's right.
Couple of weeks ago, we had Miss Nelita here along with Chantel, and they were talking about. But before that, let me say good morning to you.
Morning, morning.
Sorry for the bad man and so on.
Bienvenidos. Good morning. Bienvenidos. Perdón que estaba yo algo ocupadito ahí, pero bienvenidos.
Yeah, we were here talking about the summer camp, and we understand it was a success. First, I want to make a public apology. I was to make an appearance for you guys here, but you know, sometimes duty calls and you need to be somewhere else, no? So my humble apology. Hope it is accepted. If not, then I'll work towards you accepting it.
It's accepted, Dylan. It's accepted because I always have plan B, so.
Yeah. All right, so before we get into Miss Nelita, so I was trying to chit-chat with Mr. Daniel. So Mr. Daniel, how things, man?
Well, we're working like you said, no? Slow but sure.
Slow but sure.
That's right.
The turtle, but they're finished.
Exactly. And we have, I really happy with what my team is doing. You know, when you talk about people like Nelita, is beside you, working, helping you, it makes things a lot easier.
Okay. Definitely a little bit later we'll talk about some lead developments in the central. But Miss Nelita, tell us before we show the closing, because we have it on pictures and footage. But before we do that, how did the camp go? What was the response from the children and the results?
Dylan, we got a very good response. I was very impressed with the response and initially overwhelmed because when I saw the amount of kids, I was like, okay, lady, you bite off more than you could chew. But we got organized and got the children in groups, and they were very excited, very wonderful group of children to work with. So the camp got off to a great start. And every day we found different activities for the children to come in to respond to. And one of the things I have to do is thank all the parents who sent their kids. Okay. You have to keep your kids busy. There's no sense in keeping them home. All we know the phrase, an idle mind is the work of the devil. Keep your kids occupied. If someone else is giving a camp, this one is over, send them another camp too. Keep them busy. Mm-hmm. So initially we had Miss Lourdes Zaldivar come in and talk to them on Civic Pride. We had Miss Emelita Knowles from BTIA, Jasmine Zetina, BTIA, and Oceana, who came in and spoke to the kids, and WPC Torres. We had Sergeant Major Albert Johnson, who explained to them about the role that the BDF plays in our country. I mean, those are things that we want our children to know. And we especially want our children to have civic pride. I mean, Belize is our country, and we should all be proud to be Belizeans, and we all have to do our part to keep Belize clean.
Wonderful.
So that was one of the things that we reinforced on the children.
Wonderful. And like you said, you bit off more than you can chew. What was it?
I didn't say I bit off more than I could chew. I said I thought I bit off more
When you
than I
see the
could
crow,
chew.
when you saw the crow,
So
When
I
I
begin
saw
to
the
tell you
amount of
that
kids.
she is good because, and she's capable of
Liar.
handling as many as.
How much children you had?
We had about 75 kids.
Okay.
that was
Our
there for the
children.
15 days.
Yes.
One of the things that I
Some
could
days
We had more.
Some days we had more.
But the ones that started and finished was 70 odd.
One of the things I could tell you, Emmanuel, that about 2 or 3 instances last week in the latter part of the afternoon, evening, about 3, 4, I see some kids walking, some with parents, some alone, and then they wave their handkerchief, the bandana. I said, oh, they were at the camp.
Man, I tell you, Nelita had this summer camp well planned. I mean, she
Yes.
was planning this for the past year. You know, we've been talking 1 year to plan 1 summer camp. And then, you know, when you saw the teams, right? Each one had their own bandana, different colors. Everything was well organized. It's not only about going to a camp where you say, well, make my kids just go and you think they just go and play. But I'm telling you, this camp was, I have been in many camps, but this one, not because we did it, but Nelita really did a very
Well, they
good
were
job.
here.
And the
Yo-
team that was working along with
Yo
her.
estuve, y para la audiencia hispana, voy a hablar en español. Yo tuve el privilegio de estar ahí el viernes por la noche. En realidad, estaba yo pasando, entonces vi al señor Denny. Pero lo que me impresionó a mí es justo lo que tú dijiste, que toda esa preparación antemano que se había puesto se logró ver y se logró apreciar.
Sí, te comentaba a ti, Emanuel, que para hacer un summer camp de esa magnitud, ¿ok? Y con lo que se logró, se necesitaría un supervisor para cada área, ¿no? Y estamos hablando como de 10 cosas que se estuvieron manejando al mismo tiempo, imagínate. Ella está enseñando danza, a bailar, y luego tiene pintando a 70 y pico de niños. ¿Tú sabes qué es eso? Y el equipo que está con nosotros sí está ayudando, pero el equipo no tiene el insight, no ha visto realmente el sueño que ella tiene y lo que quiere.
Exactamente.
Cuando miras el resultado, tú
necesitaba
dices,
5 o 10 personas como ella.
Y
pero lo que hace admirable que pues Nelita logró, y es muy importante destacar esta información, porque diría pues, pero al final del día yo creo que el éxito se le debió tanto a los niños como a los parientes que permitieron, también las personas que promovieron el evento y las personas que estuvieron ahí influenciando a los niños. Digo influenciando porque es lo que realmente es una influencia positiva en sus vidas de los niños, ¿no? Los estás impactando positivamente, ayudándolos a crecer, ayudándolos a compartir y al mismo tiempo enseñándolos a cómo danzar, a cómo bailar, a cómo hablar, a cómo convivir.
Y la razón por la cual nosotros con Nelita decidimos hacer este summer camp. Y el año pasado se hizo, ¿no, Nelita?
No, el año pasado no.
Pero es algo que queremos hacer todos los años,
Sí,
con la ayuda de Dios y de ustedes, de la gente que nos ayuda.
Pues,
la razón por la cual, Emanuel, lo queremos hacer es porque tú miras que los niños, si la gente que tenemos valores y principios no los pasamos a esta generación, pues otros lo van a hacer. Y muchas veces esas otras personas que lo hacen, Dylan, no lo hacen con valores positivos y principios positivos. Lo hacen con el wrong one. Y entonces eso es lo que le están pasando y es lo que graban ellos en su subconsciente. Y viven de acuerdo a lo que tienen en su subconsciente.
Por eso hablé de influencia positiva.
Okay, one of the things I also want to say is that, of course, without the children, we couldn't have done anything.
Right.
Without the interest of their parents in what they do, we would not have been able to do the summer camp. And I did not do it by myself. Mr. Dennis sponsored everything that we needed for the camp, and I had help from people like Chantel and Lourdes Zaldiver, Emalita Knowles. Our volunteers, we had Dilcia Chablé,
Ada, Miss Ada.
Miss Ada, we had Shaquille Carpi. So they were very instrumental in helping me.
Mr.
And it brings to mind
Urbina.
the saying that it takes a village to raise the children. So I cannot do it by myself, and I give them thanks. Miss Jacqueline Urbina, she was very great with assisting some of the children who couldn't read. She assisted them in learning the format for reading. So yes, the camp was a great thing to do. I enjoyed doing the camp, but I could not have done it alone. So thanks to everyone.
Let me ask you, I know that 75 kids plus is quite a lot to keep track of, but is there one or two children in the camp that you could remember?
You will never
Oh my
forget.
goodness. There are at least 10 or 15 kids I will
They are very
never
unique.
forget. Never forget.
Very
Those are
unique.
children who left an impression on me. You have some children who refuse to be overlooked. So they make sure you sit in.
you sit in.
You sit in.
And that you pay attention. Not only see them,
Then draw attention.
pay attention.
They are not just happy with sitting down there
Yeah.
and being, you know, a name on a list. They
want
want
to
you
make
know,
sure.
Miss Ida so and so, and you don't know my man. And you know, so those kids I can't forget. For any reason at all, they are going to be stuck in my mind. Someone is asking where I would like to see the kids
Right, I
go
was just
from
gonna go to
here.
that, right.
And like I explained to the children, when you undertake painting, you cannot finish a painting in a day. I mean, some of them the first day came and said, Miss, I done. And I look at the painting and they got one big red heart. I said, go paint it white. Paint white over it. But
Again,
why, Miss, I done? Because you said you wanted to learn to paint. So you have to have patience, and I want you to produce something that you're not going to produce in a day at school.
And let me inform you, if you all don't know, most of you might know, but for those of you who don't know, across the country, Miss Nelita is also an artist. She also does wonderful painting on canvas,
Oil painting.
And she had a
A lot of talent.
An exhibit
last year at the
Yes.
House of Culture, and I was a little upset over that when it was done, because when we got this, somebody me said, boy, Miss Nelita said, make I pick one. Yes. I said, what? He said, yes, ma'am. Miss Nelita said, make I pick anyone where I want. Well, they never give me permission to pick none, so I just watch somebody pick one and walk
But
through the
Dylan,
door
what
with it.
you are not saying is that this somebody has been working alongside with me for a long time. And when you do, you tell me, I want to help you with the campaign, and when you tell me just now, I have to apologize because I've been so busy.
This somebody who works along with you has been working
This
with the
somebody
support.
works more than you.
With the support of me.
This somebody works more than you. Period.
Just make one for him.
But anyway, Miss Nelita is a very good artist. Most of her paintings I see is surrounding cultural aspects, communities, and what things have beautiful paintings.
Actually, I did not know that. I was not here for that. I was not here last year for that.
But I've been painting
For
for
some
years.
years now, yeah.
And I also
Just
write.
Mea culpa, mea
At
culpa.
least tell me you've read one of the books.
So do we look forward to this camp next year?
Definitely. Like I said, the children who are doing painting, I want to see them continue. I want to see them develop their artistic ability. Those
Right.
are up and coming young Belizean artists.
But did you scout talent in the camp?
Yes, I recognized, I didn't scout, but I recognized some talent right away. And we had one little girl who did a very good job on her painting. And so I said, you know what? Would you like to do another painting? Because I want to see you develop certain techniques. And she said, yes. I don't know if I can call her name, but she did 2 paintings.
I think it would be nice.
Yes,
Well,
ma'am.
her name is Faith Young, and very, very dynamic young lady. I expect her to go far. And Faith, if you need help in any painting, just come
We're
to my
here to
house.
help.
I don't live here, but when I'm here, feel free. I'll be happy to help you, and anyone else for that matter. We need, in Orange Walk, we need our own group of artists. We
Yes.
can't always be bringing in artists from Belize City and Dangriga and other places. So I want to develop our young artists. I want us to be able to say Sugar City got a lot of artists, you know, and have them recognized.
For how long? For
Some
how long?
camps like these are the breeding
Yes.
ground.
For how long the painting will be at Banquet?
The paintings will be at House of Culture for this week. So,
So people
Friday,
can come, they
they
can
are
come,
on
yes.
display.
Actually, we were there on Saturday and we took
we have
some
pictures, yes.
We have some footage. We got some footage of it, and no, actually, it was an experience. You know, we had about 4 or 5 walls of different
very
paintings,
good,
and I was
very
quite
good, yes.
pleased to see all of this, all of these
So
paintings.
can we see some of these? Do we have?
I think we do.
Can we, production, can we see that? Okay, maybe I think they're looking for it at the moment.
And one of the things the children looked forward to, Dylan, was to present and showcase what they had done these 2 weeks.
Yes.
You know, I'm so happy that we had the privilege to do the camp for 2 weeks, because for them to produce their work, they needed the 2 weeks.
Well, I must say that a camp at this magnitude for the first time in Orange Walk Central, you know, were they playing a little sports? And
Yes,
all
ma'am.
that?
Oh yes, they also played sports. Mr. Denny was very instrumental in getting that going, because I wasn't going to run up and down the field after doing dancing or the court. So Mr. Denny can talk a bit about the sports. When the boys didn't see him, they got upset because they're like, we not do football then.
Let us go to the pictures, and then we'll get into this little sports. Oh, these are arts from the children.
Yes,
It's
they
amazing.
are.
Arts that
This
they
is-
did.
I think we had like maybe 5 boards then?
We had 6.
6 boards.
4 the front and 2 the back.
Oh, look at that.
But
Okay.
then was back and front.
Yes, right.
And I have to say that a lot of them could have done more, but,
No, but this is-
patience. We
I
have
mean-
to
Mass,
develop
they
the
do the mass.
patience.
Yes, man.
Yes, they
Yes,
did the
man.
mass.
They did mass.
That's wood, you know.
Unfortunately, the lighting
Mahogany.
wasn't all the best for that
No,
at that
man, this-
location. But I'm inviting
There's
people to
some
go
that
in
are
and
clear.
Look at that,
go to
look
the
at
House
that.
of Culture
Look at that.
and view it personally. You know, and take
Yes,
you know, it's going to be on display for 1 week.
their
Belize, we
exhibit
love
is
you.
being displayed under Children in Arts, I think, from Central Arts Camp, and parents and the community on a whole are welcome to go and view the exhibit at
We'll be
House
there
of
for 2
Culture.
weeks?
1 week.
1
sir.
week.
Friday, they get their
Lovely.
paintings.
I have to drop in and check it.
Yes, man.
And
yes.
Dylan, before I forget, some of the kids were presented with certificates.
At the end.
We had asked time and time for all the names of the children, and there was an insight or missight that some did not have their certificates. Their certificates will be at House of Culture, and if they are still missing, please leave the correct spelling of their names, and I will see that they get their certificates. Their bandanas will also be there for those who did not get a bandana.
Okay, wonderful.
So some kids did not go for the closure. So they
Some
Yes.
are also not there at
Yes.
the
Not there,
closure. So.
Then we'll have the certificates
Yes,
there
I
also.
will take them to House of Culture.
Who did the training for the singing and so on? Did you do that as well?
The singing, we did it, yeah, that was
Okay.
impromptu because we couldn't get a professional to come in. We
Where
had,
was Checky? I mean,
But
Checky.
she
we
sung like
identified
professional. You know?
some professionals and they made
But
commitment to us,
again-
but they did not show
Again,
up.
Again, quite an impressive,
Checky could sing, you know.
quite an impressive chorus line, I must say, because when I got up, walked up the steps, I heard this, you know, chanting, and I'm wondering if this was a gospel chorus choir up there, because they're singing all for Jesus, all for
think we
Jesus.
got that.
And yes, actually, we actually did a recording of that. So, but we're gonna
When we come back.
go to that when we come back, because the director is calling for a short break. So we'll be right back.
7:44. Let's take a break.
With Digicel new combo plans, we share voice, text, and data at a low monthly cost.
Songo Baida,
Hey, it's better when we all play together.
We're looking at mean electricity rate of 35 cents for the period from July 1st, 2015 to June 30th, 2016. This represents a 15.24% decrease in the mean electricity rates.
Have rates ever been this low?
I recall back in the early 80s, electricity was about 41, 43 cents in that range. But this is the first time that, yes, rates will have dipped this low officially.
Buster. They see you and know you're living. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Buster. Refreshing range, a colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things never run you. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Buster.
Wow, Junior, now nearly time to go buy me number. How we go to shop to buy me number, man? Boy, Junior, I'm the guy, you know. How we go buy me number? Boy, Junior, now see that nearly time. How we go to the store go buy me number? Junior.
Ah, you want me to go buy number for you again? Why you not play this new Make Me Rich game? If you play using text messages for your phone, you don't have to leave the house. Plus, you have the chance to win up to $500,000.
$500,000?
Yes, come back and show you.
It's so easy. But why you never tell me about this long time?
I'm gonna try.
Junior. Oh, sit down. Make Me Rich show the command. I don't tell me numbers, boy. Boy, come on.
This is the game show.
Make me rich, make me rich, make me rich. The transformation continues as the government of Belize is now embarking on a massive rollout of Petro-Caribe funds to rural communities countrywide. Contracts have been signed for works to commence in several villages in the coming weeks. And that is just the beginning.
Petro-Caribe is coming to Trial Farm and Ladyville and San Narciso and Bella Vista and Socots and Independence and Esperanza and Bullet Tree and Carmelita, and it will not stop until every village constituency in the entire country would have received its fair share of Petro-Caribe.
Transforming lives, transforming Belize, a government for all.
Still has the best text bundles in the country, because now you can text even more for the same great price. With our new $2, $5, and $15 bundles, Digicel still has the best text deals in Belize. Just dial *767 to get your bundles so you can text a little or text a lot, but you'll always text more with Digicel. Go back to school with Digicel, with awesome 4G touchscreen phones to fit your style for as low as $199, like the Samsung Galaxy Young 2, or get the style and function of a high-end Samsung or iPhone for less than half the price with our brand new Alcatel Idol for only $699. You have to come see this phone to believe it. Need a tablet to do your assignments? Try the Alcatel Pixie 7 for as low as $249. And lots more. And with each purchase, get a chance to win one of 3 fantastic back-to-school prize packages courtesy the Angelus Press. Get more with Digicel as you get ready for back to school.
Get more, do more, love more, live more with Digicel.
The morning show as we continue on a quest here this morning with Orange Walk Central. We have and I want to show a part of the camp where we covered the arts. We know that they were playing sport, but we understand that they were also singers in the camp too. So we have a video that we want to show you where these kids were singing. Let's go to that clip immediately. Wonderful, wonderful.
There was a kid that was in front that was a killer. I mean, I think that at that age, you don't know shame yet. So, it never stand like the older girls or the older boys who go like, you know, they're singing but they're
shy.
hiding behind somebody else. This kid, no le importó nada. For Jesus, you know, singing loud, strong, you know.
I must tell you that it sound good and the selection of the song.
Yeah.
Ernest Smith, All for Jesus.
Yes.
Lee Wonder from the All for Jesus. All for Jesus. That was one of it. I have a text here. Somebody say, good morning, Dylan Jones. What's the cost to enter the world of painting and could I get the phone number of Miss Nelita?
Wow, the cost of entering the painting world. Well,
hard.
I want to say one thing. When I teach painting, it's free. But if you, an individual, wants to take up painting, the first thing you have to do is pet up your painting. You can't just use a lot of the painting because you can take it a long way if you use it carefully.
Right.
Initially, to start, you need your canvas, you need your basic color, red, white, green, black, and then you learn to mix your colors and your paint brushes, of course. So maybe you're looking at $25 to start.
Okay,
And a lot of time.
Yes, a lot of time and patience.
I don't know if Miss
Patience
Nelita
and-
want to give her number on the air, but if not, I'll just give you the number and then you can contact
I
her.
think everybody have my number by now. It's 626-3095 if you want to call me.
Text him.
626-3095.
Just text him back.
Okay,
his
somebody
number.
said, buenos días, estaba viendo el programa Sugar City Morning Show. A mí me interesa para mi hijo que tiene 11 años. Quisiera saber más, por favor.
Sí, pero ya el campamento se terminó. Eso fue un campamento que hicimos por 2 semanas y ya terminó hasta el año que viene. Verano del año que viene.
Pero dependiendo de dónde esa persona viva, entonces hay programas que, no sé, quizás para esta segunda semana que empieza hoy, quizás pueda lograr ingresarse si es que explica.
Pero
las
queremos anunciar que hoy en San Esteban empieza el summer camp en San
Existe.
Esteban.
Señor Denny, ¿quiere hablar más acerca de eso o quiere saber los contactos?
He hasn't spoken yet about the sports that he
Yeah, we
had
have to
going
cover
on
the
for us,
sport.
the
Let
football.
us take this call first. Sugar City Morning Show, hello.
Good morning, Delon.
Morning.
Delcia.
Hi, Delcia.
Oh, Delcia, our worker, volunteer, everything.
How are you, Delcia?
All right. I just also want to thank the parents that send the special child to our camp too, because it was great for them to send them. They never keep them home.
Okay.
So we had some kids that could talk. We have
Special needs.
kids that are special
Yes.
Right.
to us, and they send them too. And
Oh.
it's nice. And
Yes.
Delita, it was great working with you.
Thank you,
You know, a
Delcia.
lot of talent out there. and
Same, it was
we
great
learned
working
a
with
lot
you.
from you too.
Thank you, and it was great working with
Next
you.
year, God's will life, I will be there with you.
And thank you for your help.
Yes.
I think Mr. Denny will do a Christmas camp.
Delon.
Anyway, Mr. Daly, and thanks for sponsoring this camp too.
Thank you.
And all my girls that work with me, I want to tell them thanks very much.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Thank
And
you.
God bless everybody.
I hear him sing, I hear him sing.
We find out her talent too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Delon, about the children who were challenged.
Special
Yes,
needs.
special needs kids, it was great of their parents to send them. And I firmly believe that you don't single out a child. So we treated them like all the other children, and they carried their weight. I mean, they never expect no special treatment, and they work just like all the other children. And so hats off to the parents who sent them.
And then some mothers was there for the 15
Some mothers
days.
were there. A grandmother
They
was
stay
there
with the
from the very
yes.
beginning,
Miss
staying with
Amalia.
the children. It worked out fine.
So Danny, what kind of sports are we dealing with?
Football.
Football.
Yes, we had what, 4 teams? No, we had
About 20 kids playing football.
yes. We did a 5-a-side.
Okay.
So every evening we used to play like half an hour.
And Mr. Denny was running around with
I
his
was the
whistle
ref.
blowing.
I was the ref and I had my, how you call it, the light.
How many hours a day did you have?
From
camp?
2 to 5.
4, 2 to
Because
5.
by the time we finished, we said 4, but by the time we finished, it was
A lot of times we
4:30.
went later.
Yes.
The camp was programmed to end at 4, but a
But-
lot of the times the children weren't ready to go home.
And
Would you do it again?
yes,
All
sir.
over again?
Yes, well, if
I
Nelita,
would definitely do it.
I
again.
can't do it alone.
I would definitely do it again.
people like Nelita and the
Yes.
team that was there helping
I'm
us. the
hoping that
volunteers.
the again means that we get more interest from the community as far as volunteering to assist with the kids.
And learn from our mistakes.
Obviously,
you know?
that's the whole point of the
Yes,
thing.
we learn a
That's
lot.
The whole gist, that's the whole
So next
point.
year is supposed to be better.
Try to better ourselves based on what we did the last time.
Yes.
And if
Correct.
our choices were wrong the last time, then we correct those and
Yes.
we go along.
We
Yeah,
just
you
get
have to
stronger
learn.
and
I mean,
stronger.
I think I learned a lot from the children, and the children learned from me
What?
as well.
So it was a learning experience for just
For
about
all
everybody.
of us. For
From
all
what
of
I
us.
understand, the camp was a success. But what did you do better next year?
I would definitely get more help.
Yes, more
Definitely
volunteers.
more help, more volunteers, more help. I'm going to target the retired teachers and say, you know what, bring out
Come
the
and
love for
help
the
us,
children
yes.
and give me some assistance with them.
Okay, good, wonderful, yeah, because...
And you don't anticipate that being a problem.
many-
I think you have the willingness and
no, we
volunteerism
have- yes.
from a lot of people, so that should not be a problem.
Yes.
So
And
either
maybe-
it's only just bringing them together.
And
And
maybe
of course, as long as Mr. Denny is going to sponsor the camp again, it was not a cheap camp, let me tell you, because like I said, for a canvas can cost you all the way from $6 to $14, and some of the kids had big canvases. And then the wooden mask, if it depends on whether he is willing to sponsor us again, and if he says he's going to sponsor us, I will make sure he sponsors us.
Big
He will not
congratulations are due to Mr. Denny Grijalva.
I have a text
Thank
here.
you.
It says, good morning. My daughter wants to know if Miss Nelita will bring out a dance group.
I don't live here, I'm on vacation.
Oh.
I live in Miami.
But you
I
come,
would be
what, every-
happy, I come every
every
year
6
and,
months?
well, when somebody where I know, you
Call
know.
you.
No. If one of my good friends pass, I'm here. So I don't want to count on that. I don't want nobody go pass. So I say, oh, I have to go to a funeral. But I live in Miami. I don't live here. If I was living here, I would have a dance group going, which is what I did the last time I was here.
Okay, wonderful. So we could see whereby you're missing in the community right now.
Yes, sir. Send the plane ticket.
Okay, we were going to go into San Esteban. What's happening in San Esteban?
Well, we're supposed to start today. We're starting today the summer camp with the teacher, Maestro Flores. Teacher Flores, the
Yes,
chairman.
yes,
He's
yes,
in charge. I think he is working along with Miss Pat, and they're putting everything together there.
But you're involved in that summer
Oh
camp.
yes, yes.
You are involved
I'll
in
be
that.
there. Yes. We'll be going
So
there.
what the summer camp will have? What's it about?
It's about, I think it will be about reading. Reading will be the main
Focus.
So literary. Yeah, that's good.
So that is the throw that they're putting on this summer camp, being able to read better. And
we
that's
did
good.
reading
That's
too,
good.
you know.
That is very
We did
good.
reading too in our camp.
But what was unique about our camp is that it was an art camp, and that's why I chose the word art, because I was not going to focus on just one thing. You know, so we did reading, we did singing, we did dancing, we did
Art is an
drama,
all-encompassing word.
sports. Exactly, you got it.
Okay, well, San Esteban starts today at what time?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
I think 9 in the morning.
Just about.
So, boys and girls, you got about less than an hour to get on down to the school,
To the community center.
community center, enroll in the camp, and get busy. All right?
And it's going to be for 2 weeks, am I
Maybe we
right?
should go visit them on their
Definitely.
second day or something like that.
We're going to, I plan to go today.
You plan to go today. Okay. Pues
Okay.
vamos a ver qué hacemos al rato. Ya luego que se hayan definido las actividades que tenemos que hacer.
Sí, tenemos que ir a apoyar a ellos.
Claro que sí, con
Muy
gusto.
bien.
Y tenemos una responsabilidad para hablar en español, porque aquí hay gente en la área, pues también les gusta hablar español. Recordando que hoy en la aldea de San Esteban también empieza un summer camp.
Y también recordarle a toda nuestra gente, los padres, que estén pendientes de la fecha para el otro año donde Nelita vamos a estar otra vez haciendo este summer camp. Lo digo porque tal vez miran a Nelita que habla inglés acá, pero habla el español mejor que yo. Habla bien el español. Si ustedes son de habla hispana, también pueden mandar a sus niños al summer camp. No es bien. Ella habla español muy bien. No hay problema.
Entonces, para el próximo año el punto es tener más envolvimiento de más áreas para que, pues, al final del día, pues, sea un mayor éxito.
Sí, y queremos incrementar realmente el número de voluntarios.
Exacto.
Porque ahí es donde está el problema. Y algo que aprendimos es de que necesitamos tener reuniones con ese equipo antes.
No, eso sí lo hicimos.
Pero
Sí.
necesitábamos
Lo que necesitamos de la gente es palabra. Si decís que vas
Carácter.
a venir, palabra y carácter. Pues tu palabra es
Ese
parte de tu
carácter,
carácter. Si usted le
Que si
dice
te
a una
comprometes-
persona, hoy llego a tu casa y no llega sin llamar, no tenés carácter.
Exacto.
Ni palabra, peor, ni palabra.
Compromiso contigo
Necesitamos
compromiso es
el
parte del
compromiso
carácter.
de no solo decir que te voy a ayudar, pero
Porque es serio.
que cumplas.
Lo que estamos haciendo no es un pasatiempo.
Exacto.
Es algo que queremos dejar una marca en los niños, ¿no? Queremos dejar una marca para toda la vida.
Exactamente.
Porque a la edad que ellos tienen ahorita, de 3, tuvimos niños de 3 años hasta 14, 15 años. La edad que ellos tienen ahorita son una esponja.
They are, they're in that impressionable age.
Exactamente. Y puedes dejar una marca positiva o una marca negativa.
Okay, we want to move on to another little big topic here. Yesterday was the finals of the football games that was played in Central.
Es otro Zambula que dirigió eso.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just read this text. It say, Ms. Nelita, we will love if your community we will love if our community come back with you or your community is without you, our community is dead. But what you did with the camp, the children, we had fun. Thank you. They're saying they love you to come back because without these kind of things from you, the community flat. So they would love for you to come back.
Thank you.
All right. But before we move on, I want to say good morning and happy birthday greetings to Miss Sandra Mark.
Oh yes, it's her birthday. Happy birthday, Miss Sandra.
And this comes here from Miss Rose Cheveria, your good buddy, and the family, wishing you all the very best. He put on A-list.
Several people too. My niece Phyllis Sambola, it's her birthday as well.
You see, he put on A-list. How she call you? That a phone, no, mismo. I know they say it. But enjoy the rest of your day and all the best to you. Right.
And Estrellita.
Right.
It's Estrella's birthday as well.
You have a daughter visiting right now?
I have 2 daughters visiting.
Yes,
yeah.
I follow
Alicia and Emma. Good morning.
I follow one of them on Facebook and I saw where she said, I'm heading home.
Yes. And my niece is also visiting Ashanti.
That's the one.
And they was involved, you know. They was there helping every day.
Yeah,
every
one
day.
of my daughters was there every day.
Shanti Bulla.
Yes, Bulla girl, she calls herself, yeah.
Right. So welcome home. Enjoy the rest of your vacation here in Belize and spread the word that your home is all about love.
And on a note on that last comment where they were thanking me for being involved in the community, it doesn't have to just be me. Love your community and give a part of yourself to your community. It will be appreciated.
Wonderful.
And all of us got strength.
And thanks again, Mr. Denny, for sponsoring the camp.
Welcome. Thank you.
The football game yesterday, just let me read the result. 3rd place went to United Ballers. 2nd place went to Our United, and 1st place went to Progresso. Now this all started some couple months ago, this competition.
Yes.
It was a Sunday game and it was headed by
Trophies were given out.
Right.
We have the pictures.
It was headed by by Derek Sambola.
Yes.
Uncle Sam, as you all
So
know.
what are we seeing there?
That's the pictures of the...
And Chantel.
Oh, Chantel is there. Hi, Chantel.
Let us take this call. Sugar City Morning Show, hello.
Good morning, Mr. Jones. How are you this morning?
I am doing just fine, sir.
All right. I'm calling to say congratulations on your show this morning. I tuned in late. This is Major Ogaldes from the Volunteer Battalion.
Yes, Major.
Good morning, Major.
Morning.
Martinez, how are you?
I'm doing quite well, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, thanks. We finished on Sunday, but I'm calling. The lady in green just made a statement that I truly believe in, giving a part to your community, giving a part of self to community. Right. And that's what the Volunteer Battalion is all about.
Right.
Miss, you really put out a wise statement just now.
Hit the nail on the head.
To you and your partner.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank you, Major. Have yourself a good morning.
We'll keep in touch, sir, and remember the doors are open for the volunteers.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Mr. Danny, Miss Nelita, thanks for giving your time and dedication for 2 weeks with the kids. Yeah, the football, and let me just say that the football was a big success.
Yes.
Trying to find the
stadium was packed.
The stadium
Really?
was packed,
Yes.
yeah. And they said the best
Channel
goalkeeper
5 was there.
Best
We did.
goalkeeper was Luis Conil. MVP Gabriel Perez.
We have the pictures. They can show the pictures while you...
That's Mr. Conil.
Yes.
That's the best goalkeeper.
Yes.
Mr. Conil. And MVP was Gabriel Perez. Gabriel Perez now plays on he tried out for the national team. I think he's playing on the national team. And the most disciplined coach, Rafael Novello.
No, that's Mr. Chick. We call him Chicle. I don't know what his name.
That is Castillo, no?
Yes, Castillo.
And most goals, Omar Duran. Most technical player, Marlon Miranda. Congratulations to all these guys, and it was a nice competition. I want to say to Uncle Sam, who put a lot of work into this thing, make it happen every Sunday, get out there and make sure this game's played.
Lot of work,
but hard work do pay off.
Yes.
You were there, Mr. Denny?
Yes.
Yeah, man, see the man,
Yes, man, yes. Pictures.
Yesterday. That was yesterday.
And we'll have the softball coming in. I think the finals will be played in about 2-3 weeks from now.
I apologize, pero eso lo veo.
Sombras.
Unas sombras de pelos.
So, who you mentioned who had the third?
Yeah, the third place was.
And the second, Progreso had the.
1 second, let me just. Progreso was first.
Yes.
Third was Balas United or something like that. Let me just try to find the information here again. Okay,
First was Progreso, second was Awe, and third was
United Ballers.
Ballers.
Yes.
United Ballers.
Okay.
So.
But Mr. Sambula did a wonderful, wonderful job.
He's my brother, my baby brother.
Okay, you
reminding him.
And you know the trophies. I mean, look at if Dan can put the picture again. The trophies was. I'm telling you,
big trophies.
Big trophies.
Really?
We.
Who sponsored? Ay. Man, thank you, Mr. Denny. Thank you. Gracias. Muchas gracias.
Of course, we had help from other, the deputy helpers
people in the
and
community.
key people. Yes.
Very good. Very good.
Wonderful.
Okay.
But we are getting ready to start the next one.
Yo estoy convencido de que para hacer una diferencia en este mundo tienes que tener el deseo, sobre todo el deseo de hacer la diferencia. Y con ese esfuerzo que tú hagas, otros se van a unir contigo y entonces the snowball gets bigger.
Right,
You know?
right.
But all it takes is one person to begin to begin the effort, and others will, and believe me, if you do going the right way, if you do the right thing, you will have
And it's a team effort, because you have the sponsors, but the sponsors without the human resources, that the people that got there and get the job done, the details, you can't do nothing.
That's
so
right.
you just work in your strength. Like maybe we could help with $1 or somebody can be there. Maybe you don't have the money to give, but then you have your talent. You can paint the field. You can because it's as simple like I see when they kick the ball, they go far. Then if you say I can't do nothing, you can do something. Go pick up the ball and bring it. You can do something.
Right. Somebody wants to
do.
Right. Somebody has to do.
Yesterday I saw Taikos. Me to do that, Taikos, and I just want to say thanks to everybody that helped us to get this projects of this sport and so.
I congratulate Mr. Denny and his team for giving back to our community by reaching the kids. Even little details can impact a child's life.
Yes,
of course, yes.
Yes.
And we have to keep the kids busy.
Yes.
Okay, it's 20 minutes after 8 o'clock. I want to take a little commercial break and then come back with a wrap up and just get a little few more in-depth into works that will be happening in Central, and just talk to Mr. Denny a little bit about what people can expect. People still ask for land in Central, and only he can answer
We're
that question.
working.
All right, let's
Slow
take that
but sure.
commercial break. All right, we'll take a break.
Hello?
Hi, Pops. What's up?
Hey, Mams, where you going? Just come in for practice.
Oh, yeah, now I do not play again?
Wednesday the game, man. Make sure I'll watch it at the house, right?
Oh, no, about nothing, man. You got this.
We got this, man. We got this.
But everybody want to talk to you, JR.
I can't talk to her.
Call foreign for cheap every night. For the month of July, Digicel prepaid customers call the US, Mexico, China, India, and more for as low as 19 cents a minute.
Mama, I don't want to done all your credit for me, or no?
No about the credit, Pops. Digicel have a promotion for this month? We go call foreign. Cheap.
What? Did you say like oh hard, man?
From 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. each night, call your family and friends abroad as much as you want.
In different area codes.
Get more, do more, love more, live more with Digicel.
Over and over again? This one you really not too bright. You, they talk about rates? Make we talk about value. Only Digicel prepaid calls go to 25 cents per minute after the first 10 minutes of calls every day. You smart Alex over there do that? Or do you charge customers one rate all day? I'll wait for your answer. Only Digicel allows customers to make unlimited calls and texts all night long with the new night shift for only $2.49. You smart Alex over there do that? I will wait for no answer. Not even ask more for recover plans. That's a weird and 9 cents a minute. Plus free weekend. Plus one free calling circle. You smart Alex, give any options for free weekends? I'll wait for an answer.
Get more, do more, love more, live more with Digicel.
Let's get ready to rumble! Y'all ready for this?
Get serious. Get bopped.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Just quickly, I want to mention something that what happened to Mr. Denny last week. So maybe if anybody know, his phone was stolen last week at the end of the
Central
program.
Arts Camp
The
program.
Central Arts Camp program, you know, while he was attending to something, you know, left his phone, his iPad, and somebody took the phone. We can't say that who can never say, but if anybody know the whereabouts of his Apple phone, no?
It's an iPhone?
It's
a
an
4, you
iPhone.
said. It's
Turning
a 4.
in, they could turn it into the police station, no question asked, or
Yeah.
turn it into the radio station,
The
or
information, that the number that we got in that.
One question that I think we need to, a piece of information that we need to put out. That phone, as a phone, is of no use to that
No,
person.
but you took it right out of my thoughts.
So, if you're gonna just leave it home, if you know where it's at, and if you're just gonna have it there, do the right thing.
Yeah,
Take it to the police station,
Yes.
and no questions
Or you
asked,
can even call me,
because that
call me
phone has
and
been
then-
locked, and
Or
there's
call
no
me
way
and
that.
or you can call me at 626-5882 and
just say, "Boy, I find the phone,"
Yeah,
you know,
that's
something
it.
like that.
Done.
You know what, man?
We need
really
help.
and truly, these days, people's phone is very important to them.
Can't do nothing.
All the data is
can't
stored
do
on
nothing.
it.
Taxes
Yeah.
in there, all your lead notes and information. So, you know, again, like what the man said, it is so right because the phone will be locked off. All information will be
Has already
removed.
been locked.
So has already been locked. So even if you take the phone to somebody to try and open it, they will know that it is a stolen phone because that's a good thing about these technology nowadays. It is real personal and you know you can lock it off from your laptop.
Another thing, let me tell you that with the GPS tracker on the phone,
We are still finding
when
out.
activated, it can lead us exactly to where it's at.
Right. So
listen to my words very carefully. It can lead us exactly to where it's at. So to avoid the embarrassment, just take it over to the police department. Please do that.
Again, Mr. Denny, we have a couple minutes left before we wrap up this segment here. Central, what's going on in Central? What's the latest? I understand you have some works on the table.
Well, you know,
just quickly, we're not really
quickly, just overall.
Yeah.
We have been working on lobbying for the opening of the drain, Marcos Canal drain from Yo Creek to Blackwater.
How is that going?
Well, we started already. We're working on it. And when the time comes, we want to ask you to come and just video what we're doing. But the plan, what we're trying to do, because every year the people get flooded in that area in Marcos Canal. All this area from here to where Mr. Lot lives, all that area
So
gets
it is
flooded.
the hope that with this drain...
Sugar City Morning Show, hello.
Good morning, Mr. D. Good morning, Mr. Danny.
Morning, sir.
Excuse me, no, this is Cheng. I have a son. He's already 18 and we can check already the land department, no? To say how he could apply for land, but then, well, we got it and then said that the only one we could check here to get on land, they said that Mr. Vega, you know? And you know, Mr. Vega, he visit from here. So we need, we are Central, we really need our help, no?
Well, I think that answer there could simply be answered. I don't know why they should tell you need to check with Mr. Vega when the process is that you get an application at the land department, you fill it out, put in the right information, and you leave it there. Then from there, then maybe if you see Mr. Denny, you see Mr. Vega, tell them, listen, man, we don't follow application. What can you do to help? But they shouldn't tell you, come Mr. Vega, no back, no application with her. Right?
I don't think that...
Because I talked to Google, and they tell me that, because they tell me we abandon the Central, man. We really need on here, you know. And right now, from Mr. Kevin, he got to abandon the
Kevin abandon everybody.
Right now, we full of red, man.
But Cheng, I'll come and see you at your house.
Okay, sir.
And then we'll talk.
Because concerning my clipboard that he would be going to...
Yes, man. I'll come and visit you, Cheng.
Because we talked to Mr. Mike already, Mike Obina, and then, you know, so we talked to Mr. Pereira yesterday. He told us that when he come back from the U.S. next week, he will check with me, you know. But you know, time is flying.
Yes, Cheng. Well, I'll come and visit you.
Yeah, all right, sir.
All right, Papa. Thank you.
Have a great day.
Okay, you too.
Yes. So this drain in Marcos Canal will be a good thing. Because Danny has been telling me about this. It's one of his vision. In all honesty, for some time now, he said the only way he could alleviate this problem that we open and drain, we're going straight down almost like to Yo Creek Road, no?
Well, it comes, yes, from Yo Creek Road, and we'll connect that drain with the... It's already there, but it's clogged up. It's all, you know, we have to reopen it. Yes. And we're making it wider. We widen the canal and also going deeper so it could hold more water so that we can start to give those, you know, we have land there, we have lots there, but we don't want to give the lots and then it doesn't have streets and it doesn't have drains.
Mr. Denny, is will the digging of the drain be enough of an influence, of an impact or an influence on the area where perhaps you won't be needing filling up of the air of the land?
Well, because if you do proper drainage that will connect with that big channel, then we will not have that problem anymore, the flooding, because the water will be able to run. What happens is the water is not running; it just settle and it go up every time it rains.
So what you're telling me is
it's not connected
is that the drain is going to connect with the current drain system,
with the one that
is from Orange Rock North, because there's two. One that leads over to the river, and one that leads over.
But this one will go to Mamayal. Once the water start to run, then it will not get flooded again.
Okay. So it is your hope that with the digging of a deeper and a wider drain, that the water is going to flow out of the area and will permit people to be able to live in the area without the fear of flooding.
Yes, and then we'll be able to give those lots. Like Cheng need like just family like Cheng, you have all over in Central that need a piece of land.
Let me just clarify this point, because I really know. I know from what I know. I think the lots aren't quite ready to be issued out. And
No.
I wouldn't want, let us be careful, I wouldn't want to say, nobody say, oh, because the drain not done, then, I'll give you the lot. The lots aren't quite ready yet.
No. And the area, we need to put the streets, we need to put the proper drainage.
Develop the area.
Develop the area. Then we'll be able to give the lots. I don't, we
Gone
don't
are the
want,
days when people
like,
just
you know,
give lots and then...
you know the ones that we have in Millersburg. We just started last week to open the roads, and we will dump the roads. So everybody that have land there, you will be able to go in with your vehicle and start to build. So we're getting the roads now in place.
Okay.
So essentially what you're doing is you're creating a new community.
Exactly.
You're creating a new community with perhaps a new name, because you'll have to build the streets, you have to put infrastructure in, you have to put electricity, you have to put water, you have to, so this is our big project, Mr. Denny.
Big projects, and we have Miller's Bite going on, we'll have the channel going on, and we have, we'll start in San Esteban too, soon.
And this is an answer to the call, to the shout, el grito de la gente, que en realidad, who's saying, we don't have no land in Central.
Well,
¿Dónde vamos?
We'll have now.
This is an answer.
Okay.
Yes.
If somebody here say good morning to all the land, if I have some talent in painting and I want to improve, how much would Nelita charge me to teach me? I am interested in learning. Thanks.
Plane ticket to
Thanks,
Miami.
and all of you have a good day. Well, like Miss Nelita said, she not charge, but it's up to you. I think give your number one more time.
My number is 626-3095. I do not charge to teach painting, but remember, I
You're
live
busy.
in Miami. I am busy. I am visiting. I'm visiting.
So
but
you
if
need
you
to
are
take
interested
advantage.
in starting, I will get you started.
Yeah, you need to take advantage while she's here. I don't want to get in a business as how long you're there, but it's there for now. So, all right, then, well, it's good to know that we will definitely be following up against these developments in Central.
Well, this is good news, man.
People
This
of
is very
Central,
good
no
news.
give up. No give up. We have to be.
This is perseverance,
Yes.
is investment, and
Yes.
success is the return.
Yes, we have to be there and not stop.
Well, we are keep an eye on that. We are keep an eye on that.
And to the people of San Esteban also,
Right.
we're planning to do the fencing, the cemetery, and then also doing the basketball court and fixing the streets in
Yeah.
San Esteban. So
You
those are the plans
you know
that-
Wait, hold on, repeat that for me again. I never heard that too good. You are going to be doing some work at the cemetery in San Esteban?
Yes.
You know why they have fenced the cemetery, man?
Cemetery?
You know why they have fenced the cemetery?
So this, why?
That people are dead for going in there.
So we want to keep them out.
You're going to be fencing the cemetery
And build a basketball
in,
court.
San Esteban.
San Esteban. And you're going to be building a basketball court. Where?
In San Esteban. With
Where?
Nature
Here in
Park.
San Esteban.
Then call it Nature Park.
Nature Park.
Just quickly, I want to, not to open a can of worms, but just me, Dan is the right one that can answer this question, and then we'll just leave it at that, because I know it's not your responsibility. One of the biggest concerns about Central San Esteban is the road going to San Esteban. What can you tell us about that?
Okay, we had several meetings with the EU, no? Because you understand that, you all know that
Right.
that contract was given to Berber
Right.
and Lopez.
Right.
But they had this contract for 4 years, and they never do much.
Nothing.
So, thank God the EU canceled the contract, and they are getting ready to retender the contract.
Okay.
So we are in that process right now. Hopefully we can get that,
Going,
soon.
yeah,
So that, we need another company to,
And
to
this
win
is,
that
and this would be, the original contract was from Orange Walk all the way to Progreso?
Yes.
So hopefully it's going to be this the same scenario from Orange Walk to Progreso.
Yes, I don't know. I don't know if EU
like
still
that.
have the funds to do.
Thank you. That's
We don't know, because they are going through legal situation right now.
But you did some repairs on the road from Orange
Yes,
Walk to
we
San
just
Esteban.
did. We just did. Thanks to our deputy and the Minister of Works, we managed to fix from here to San Esteban. We haven't done the village yet, so that's what we're working on.
Well, I hope that Petro Carib roll.
Well, Petrocarib, they're going to, will reach to San Esteban.
Have
That's
to,
exactly
have
my
to,
point.
have to.
That's exactly my point,
Have
guys. That's why I'm belaboring the point.
Remember,
about
we
the
have a
cemetery
UDP.
and
Remember,
about the
remember
basketball
we have a
court. We can't
UDP
just
village council. You know.
dismiss it so easily. We have to belabor the point and say, Petro Caribe va a llegar a San Esteban. Y en poco va a llegar a San Esteban.
Pronto.
Así que no se desesperen.
Well, I guess I just wanted to bring up that question because a lot of people, you see, people have the tendency of forgetting that Danny Grijalva, Dr. Campos, Mr. Kowo, Elodie Aragon, Lupe Magana Dick. These people are just standard bearers for the United Democratic Party. These people are not ministers of government. These people don't get the monthly allowance that Johnny, Jose Mae, Dr. Mendes, and Ramirez and Marin they get. And they're not on salary. So like Mr. Denny, like Aragon, they got to get out there and lobby and ask for help. And help not come overnight because the person that they are knocking doors on has their own problems. It's not like somebody is sitting up there with all the resources and saying, come to me. You know, when they go to, I imagine when you go to a minister and say, listen, I need you to help me. I say, man, make us see what I could do for you.
You have his own list.
Exactly, make us see what I could do for you. So we need to understand, but again, we have to recognize the effort that they are putting in there with the little resources they have.
But
and let us stop accept the excuse that these PUP ministers uses. Oh, we know estamos en poder. They don't want help with someone could just sit down with your hand full.
But then they get
collect
resources.
$84,000 a year in a pocket. You times it by 3 with the years and the in it.
$250,000.
And they are getting education. They are getting for their share of education.
And the Prime
money.
Minister make sure they get in share. A lot of women vex with Mr. Barrow because we say they shouldn't be getting nothing. But
And remember, for Christmas, then we get the Christmas share, you know. Now for the Mother's Day, I think they say, well, we will not take.
Well, one of them accept it because they realize that stupidness with the party, and then anyway, that's a whole different.
But I want to say something to the people of Central. We all know UDP will form the next government.
Right? Yes,
That's no question about that. Okay, so us, Nelita, us that live in Central, people that lives in Central, we are suffering for the past 4
decades.
I don't know how many years.
3 decades now.
Now, if we are smart enough, Central, we need to vote UDP this time. Because if we don't vote UDP, we will continue to suffer. Because PUP will not win. UDP will form the next government. So you have to realize that if we don't give the UDP an opportunity in Central, when will we see what UDP can do in Central?
Man, you see here where they go, and just a matter of time to make Johnny take over a party. And when we start to dig up dirt, then you know who he. On that note, we want to say thanks for joining us this morning on the show. But we have some interesting months ahead of us, Emmanuel.
Yes.
Because we're keeping we jump from camp to politics.
Yes, I was here for camp.
We have interesting things happening around the country. But again, Ms. Nelita, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you, Nelita, for all your work.
Hopefully we hear something once Mr. Denny could bring you back from Miami if you help in the community somewhere.
We have to.
Any last parting shots for today? I don't like say final words because I know they travel yet.
No, I just want to say thanks again to all the people who supported us, who gave us their help. I know I forgot some. There are so many of them, like Claudine, Tishana, Shaquille.
Miss
So
Ada,
many
Miss
people helped us.
Dilcia,
Miss
Mr. Mig,
Dilcia,
Mr. Mig
Miss Dilcia's
Urbina.
daughter, Mr. Mig Urbina. So many of you. I love you all. I can't remember
And
all your
people that
names.
help
I
us
get
with-
old. Just bear with me. I appreciate all your help.
Yes. But we have like Cuellos help us with water. Cuellos.
Yeah, the Cuellos,
And
they,
then
they
we have
always
Nas
come
Cuello.
through and they helped us with water. And,
Yes, man. Thank you for all
very
the help.
appreciative. Sugar City,
Yes.
good morning. Love you all.
Okay. Hello. Hello. Any final parting shots for today?
Well, just like Nelita said, thanks everybody that was involved. Thank you guys for giving us the opportunity to be here, our viewers. And let's just pray that our country continues to develop and grow.
Es un gusto tenerte aquí. Siempre estoy seguro que durante los próximos meses vamos a estar viendo más de ti, porque vamos a necesitar saber más acerca de lo que estás haciendo, los proyectos en Central, porque en realidad, como lo hemos estado viendo en todas las otras áreas, es con las buenas obras que se gana el voto.
Sí, y Emanuel, nosotros en Central casi no hacemos mucha bulla de lo que hacemos, ¿no? Casi no venimos acá, no decimos nada, pero estamos trabajando, estamos viendo las necesidades diarias de la gente, que podemos ayudar porque no podemos hacer todo, pero en lo poco que podemos, ahí estamos con nuestras...
Pues te invito a estar aquí cuando necesites estar aquí. Aquí tenemos las puertas abiertas.
Gracias.
Porque finalmente del día queremos asegurar de que Central cambie de color y que deposite el voto de confianza al Partido Unido Democrático.
Eso es.
Football yesterday was massive. Want to big up Smeagol, who got the MVP. He did it, and the best goal yesterday. So, all in all, it was good.
It was a pretty and nice goal.
I want to thank you, Mr.
Very good.
Denny, for stopping by, Miss Melita. God bless you all. Keep on
Thanks,
good
Dylan.
work. We got to get out of here. For Robert Chikiosho, our director, Maurice Kokom on cameras, Raheem Wagner, our control technician, Emmanuel Martinez. I want to say stay safe to the rest of the country. Belize, God love you. Join us at 10 o'clock for a musical program right to 12, right here on Channel 10, where we have more giveaways from Drummond, Vegas, and Sons this morning. My name is Dylan Jones. Have a wonderful day, Belize. Bye-bye.